I've had a message from one of my patrons, thank you very much R for your support, who wants to know how the Blight Home Barn goes together, which is a huge terrain piece which fits in this little envelope. I thought it'd be cool to show you guys on YouTube. Now, if you're not familiar with Foldscapes, it's my Patreon where every month I release different fold flat sceneries that you can print out at home and then assemble, and they all fit in these little envelopes. So here is a pyramid, part of the graveyard terrain set, a set of fold flat stairs, all really sturdy, so that fits in another module. Even little tiny bits of scatter terrain, cottages that pop up like that. We even have asymmetric buildings. I've got a huge library now, so do check out that Patreon. But this is about the Blight Home Barn, and I particularly like this terrain piece because it is a large terrain piece that fits in a tiny envelope. So you can actually print this out and use the mechanism that's in these buildings. Now that, I've got a video on that which I'll link up above. But what I've chosen to do is first of all print out the roof. Now this is on two separate pieces because it's so large. Stick them together using this tab, and then as usual fold over the rafters. Now what is interesting about the rest of it is I have chosen to fold one of the building sides over in the middle so that it fits in an envelope. You don't have to do that, but it'll fit in a larger envelope. So you can imagine how that goes together, just glued down with tabs. However, on the other side, there are some stable stalls. So that is just kind of a thatch roof, which is glued along the top. And then we've got these little stalls, which are basically stuck on just like that. So if you put the three out like that, that fits on, plenty of space for miniatures. We'll straighten it out, and then the roof just perches on top. This can be done as a true fold flat building, but if you use the mechanism, it no longer fits in a normal size envelope. It needs a bigger envelope, and the whole point of this for me is to pack down using no space. So there we've got a really interesting shape. There's more details on the Patreon, and it folds down in seconds, much like all the other stuff, and fits in this tiny envelope for storage. Now I play mainly Wargames, but Old School DM, who's one of my patrons and a fantastic supporter, has created some amazing D&D versions, which, I mean, these are great in their own right, but you know, people like Old School DM like to put interiors in and all kinds of stuff. So these are available on my Patreon. I do sci-fi as well, but that is how the Blight Home Bar goes together. Thank you so much to all my patrons, and if you want to join up, there'll be details in the description. Thank you very much for watching.